Chagua Gamer. Y bienvenido a mi canal. Mi like.
¿Se me oye? ¿Se me oye? ¿Esto se oye o no se oye? ¿Se oye o no se oye? ¿No se oye mi micrófono? Ah, espérate, que estoy hablando. ¿Ahora se me oirá? Espérate, que estoy hablando. Ahora se oye, vale, bien. Ahora se oye perfectamente. Vale. Pues nada, gente. Ah, pero espérate. Es que esto, claro, no lo he puesto bien. A ver. A ver, claro, esto no es así. Con las prisas se me ha olvidado ponerlo bien. Esto es aquí en el título. Y... ostras. Ay, hace tiempo que no hago directos. Y esto... aquí abajo. Y ahora sí, vamos a guardarlo así. Vale, ahora sí, ya está guardado y cambiado. Pues nada. Vamos a ver por aquí. Vamos a ver. A ver, ¿dónde íbamos? Ah, sí, teníamos que irnos porque ya habíamos salvado a la tía que estaba pintando un graffiti ahí. Y nos podíamos ir, vale. Continuaremos.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
A ver, ¿dónde me...
I needed to find more information on Graham's contact before I could decide where to go next. Sorry, Monopod. I think that I'll stay here.
Ah, vale.
No problem, Citizen Graham.
Tengo que quedarme, vale. Espérate, este juego se podía jugar con el mando, ¿no? Sí, era mejor con el mando.
César Hernández. Y bienvenido a mi canal. Buenas.
Buenas, César. Bienvenido.
Fare much better than the can.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, compañero? ¿Todo bien? Bueno, a ver. Esto... ¿podría abrir las puertas de aquí o qué?
Apologies, Citizen Graham. This is not your residence.
Pensé que estabas cuidando a tu bebé.
Ya, pero ya he terminado, ya lo he acostado, está durmiendo tranquilamente. Así que puedo tranquilamente echar un ratillo, jugar un rato.
Something told me the fire was not authentic.
La chimenea con el holograma. Servicio de búsqueda de muñeco. Aplicación de pedestal holográfico. Ah, puedo ponerlo así. Y no olvides... no, a ver.
plinth was
Te está
showing the toy's
mostrando los
tracking
datos
data.
de seguimiento de...
All I needed to
Solo
do was
necesitaba
locate
localizar el
the
código
area
del área
code E1594, find the tracker, find Leet.
Listo.
Excuse me, please.
Vale, ¿y ahora qué hago? Lente holográfica dañada.
I
Tío, si
swapped
cabes.
the lens for the broken one from the lockbox.
Bueno, pues ya una vez...
The pictures were...
No, esto ya lo había visto. Vale, tengo que encontrar el sitio L 1594. Vale, L 1500... ¿Un vino?
Union City Red.
Me da risa ese robot.
El robot de la limpieza, sí. Tengo que... Entonces ahora ya puedo irme. Creo que puedo ir y decirle al ascensor ese, al autobús ese. Decoración. Bah. Vamos a ver si puedo irme al sitio este. 1795, 1970. ¿Qué hace esta por aquí? Creo que ahora puedo meterme en el ascensor.
I had a lead, a map reference, E1594. Graham had put a tracker there. Maybe it was the key to finding his hacker friend Leet.
Welcome, Citizen
A ver si ahora
Graham.
me deja ir a ese
Where
sitio.
would you like to go?
Piazza...
The piazza is the place for me.
It would be my pleasure, Citizen Graham.
¿Cómo va? Me da risa ese robot. El robot de la limpieza es gracioso. El elegante era mucho más, pero bueno. Objetivo actualizado. Vale, ahora tengo que encontrar aquí un mapa. Creo que había un mapa o algo. Ahí, creo que en el South City Service hay un mapa o algo, ¿no? Creo.
Hi.
It's most excellent to see you again, Graham Grundy.
The pleasure is all mine.
FK si consigues muchos sub con los streams de música.
Eres un cabrón.
Do you know where I'd find E1594?
I do not recognize E1594.
I think it's an obsolete city location code.
I see. Would you like to sign up for a course in the history of Union City's geographical referencing?
Thanks, but I don't have the time for that.
Shame. I hear it's enthralling.
Oh, pues nada.
Thank you.
Until the next time.
No, pero... A ver, por lo menos está activo el canal, tío. Eso es así. Prefiero tener activo el canal que esté muerto. ¿Sabes? Aunque sea con musiquita. No tengo nada para este tío. ¿Esto estará abierto o no está abierto? Ah, sí, pues está abierto. Vale, aquí tendremos que hacer algo. Encontrar el mapa.
Leet was my only lead to discovering Graham's connection to the stalker, and the obsolete map reference E1594 was the only lead I had to finding Leet. As I surveyed the room, I was greeted by a familiar face.
Hello, darling!
Vaya, es verdad.
Placobo. Y bienvenido a mi canal. Un canal muerto es un canal el cual el creador está muerto, ya que el canal sigue viviendo en nuestros corazones.
Hola, loco, bitch. Bienvenido. Tengo que hablar con él, sí.
It was a hologram of Danielle Piermont, a friend from when I last came to Union City.
Vale, sí, pero no puedo hablar con el holograma, ¿no? Vale, es solo... Ah, vale,
If
eso.
you're one of our lucky
¿Esto qué es?
aspiration bridge holders, be sure to check
Tú,
out
quita, niño, mierda. Tengo cosas que hacer yo. Aquí también.
collection.
¿Cuánto tiempo del nombre de la COVID?
Ya sabes, tío. Es como cuando a mí me llaman Makoto.
Greetings, citizen. We are the
De veras,
council,
hasta hace nada
democratically
pensaba que ni
elected
existió.
Sí.
Who saved us from starving in sadness and hate? Savior, Joey! Put clothes on our backs and food on our plates. Savior, Joey!
Yo imaginando viendo a Makoto jugando Fall Guys.
Ah, si me dieran una cake jugaría, tío, pero no...
Makes everything nice and has nothing but smiles.
¿Esto qué es? ¿Un dispensador de agua o qué? Ah, esto, robot de la limpieza.
Warning citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Fregar agresivamente, rellenar. Ahí está.
Makoto vive en mi corazón, Sr.Shishio ha venido para intentar cambiar mi mente
The centerpiece of
JSJ.
the whole museum was a synthetic arm.
Streamlabs.
I
Y
recognized it.
bienvenido
It
a
was
mi canal.
Joey's. He'd lost
La
it in our
cobo
fight
please
against
refrain
Link
from
all
posting
those years
links
ago.
without permission.
What?
Look, over here.
Dad, do you have to be so loud?
The arm! Isn't it amazing?
Seemed like I wasn't the only one interested in the Joey arm.
Didn't I promise?
A ver, un segundo.
Say I'd bring you...
F por lo cobo.
A ver, un segundito, chicos.
Streamlabs violento. Streamlabs no se toma las pastillas. F per Makoto.
Bueno, a ver, reanudar. Vale. ¿Qué pasó aquí?
I'm so stoked.
Hold on, Cecily. I think someone wants to talk to you.
No puedo hablar con ellos.
Come to look at Joey too.
No, Joey, it's my turn.
¿Por qué la mano sigue moviéndose?
You'll have to excuse my dad. He's very dedicated to Joey.
¿Qué pasa? Strela no se toma las pastillas. No, si pones un punto suele pasar.
Different.
Que lo toma como si fuera, pues, habías puesto una página web.
It's so
Pero nada, son segundos.
Functional?
I was just gonna say weird.
If mine's weird, what color is yours supposed to be?
Duh. It's perinickel margarine. It's like Tuesday's happiest color. Where are you even from?
You'd never believe me.
This museum visit just got way more interesting.
A ver. ¿Sabes dónde está
Does
esto?
the location E1594 mean anything to you? It's an obsolete reference code from the old system.
Nuh-uh. I never paid any attention in geography or history. It's just like, hello, there's a reason we got maps, you know?
A map?
Vaya mierda.
Can I find one in here?
In here? No. In there? Yes. The old history exhibit has got a huge one, but it's pretty old.
That might just be exactly what I'm after. I like your brooch.
This? You mean you've never seen one of these? You must be from the Gap or something.
Me? No. Good one.
It's an aspiration brooch.
Makoto acabó
The
Dark
council
Souls
works with
1 para
people
no
who
volver a
max out their
subir
curiosity
ningún
month.
Souls.
Social climbers.
Estoy subiendo
You must be an incredible person.
Hate Point, que es un juego muy parecido. Si no has visto ninguno, pásate por los directos de Hate Point. Bueno, pásate por los vídeos de Hate Point, que es muy parecido a un Dark Souls.
Oh, Dad got a second one. Bring a friend
O
or
sea,
something.
es que es un Dark Souls con toques de Dead Space.
Yes.
A ver, padre.
Your father seems to really love this place.
He'd spend all day, every day here if he could.
That's some real faith he must have.
That's one word for it. He keeps going on
Hice
about
dos
it.
directos de Hate Point, pero a
As
ver,
if Joey's
es que me
ours
falta
and
farmear
how do you
experiencia en el
normal?
juego y para seguir.
I'm sensing some resentment.
Maybe he should ask it how to win Mom back.
Are there many people like your father in the city?
Like my father? You mean Joey fanatics? They have a club. But my dad is something else. Got enough faith for the two of us.
Maybe even enough for all three of us.
You have no idea.
A ver, ¿ha subido?
Does this social climber status do anything for you?
Absolutely. First, everybody who sees you can tell that you've been a model citizen all month.
Very inspirational, I'm
Dead
sure.
Space toques de
Actually,
Souls,
it's
Souls,
kinda
like
embarrassing.
refaquero.
Everyone just stares at you all day.
Dead Space más toques de Dark Souls, sí.
Anything
Igual
nice from it.
Souls-like.
Not really.
A ver, yo...
XDDD.
Está muy chulo el juego. Yo, por mi parte, me encantó y por eso lo estoy subiendo. Seguramente mañana haga un directo largo con él. Lo que pasa es que últimamente he estado en Twitch con el Fantasy Star Online.
I really was hoping to get one of those brooches. Need to check out the old history exhibit.
Let me guess. You were hoping I'd give you mine.
That's right.
No offense, but you don't seem as evangelical as most Joey freaks. What's back there that's so important to you?
The reaffirmation of my faith in Savior Joey, of course.
Oh, yeah. Seeing life before Joey really puts things into perspective. You should go check that out. I'm just so fascinated by this arm.
Pues dame el broche, ¿no?
So how would I get one of those aspiration brooches?
You'd have to ask my dad. He's the kudos king. If he gets Social Climber of the Month just twice more, we get a free toaster.
Wow, generous.
Yeah, well, we apparently already have everything we deserve, so...
Praise Joey, am I right?
So, where did you first find Joey?
scattered across an irradiated gap scrap heap. Yourself?
In my heart? Your answer is way better.
Sí, claro, lo monté yo. Monté yo, Joey.
Old history section.
Ah, Joey.
About what Union City was like before Savior Joey came along.
Lo miraré. La estética de Dead Space no me gusta mucho. Pero si es un Soul-like,
Lo
igual
miraré. La
interesa.
estética de Dead Space no me gusta mucho, pero si es un Souls-like, igual interesa ver la jugabilidad para ver cómo va un RPG hack and slash en el espacio, a ver qué pasa. Makoto, ¿qué pasó con ARK y el juego de la puentes?
A ver, el juego de los puentes lo tengo aún ahí pendiente para llevarlo a Twitch. ¿Sabes tú que tiene compatibilidad para que la gente juegue?
Showing the city as it was?
Yes, and it's old. Everything in there is.
Y él sí.
I'm really interested in that brooch.
So I can tell. Why exactly are you so keen to get inside the old history exhibit anyway?
I just want to know what it's like to be one of Union City's finest for a day.
Oh, yeah. It's the real creme de la creme in there. You should go check that out. I'm just so fascinated by
Esta
this.
tía solo dice lo mismo, así que voy a decirle ya adiós.
Enjoy your day.
Keep a smile on your face.
Pues mira, te explico. El ARK es que estuve jugando online y pues bueno, pues me pasó que estuve unos 7 días que no jugué y mi casa la raidearon y hasta, vamos, que no me queda nada. O sea, tenía la casa ya hecha casi de metal y la raidearon y bueno, pues eso. De eso que me fui 7 días que no pude jugar al ARK y bueno, pues la casa a la mierda. El juego de los puentes pues lo quiero llevar a Twitch porque como hay compatibilidad para que la gente pueda crear puentes y ayudarme a crear los puentes, pues no sé cómo funciona, me gustaría intentarlo llevar allí. Quiero hablar con este tío, pero hay un momento en que hay tipo hablar.
Hello there.
Good day, friend. Are you here to walk with Joey?
I've walked with Joey before. He had treads at the time.
Yes. When you tread with Joey, you become one with happiness.
How do you walk with an arm?
You don't walk with him. You walk with him in here.
I think you're probably walking with him up there.
Oh, the mind's always on Joey, that's for sure.
You kind of worship Joey, huh? Is that why you're here?
Well, I mean, yes, but not just that. I'm looking for a sign.
A sign? From who?
Joey, of course.
Joder, cómo se parece al Dark Souls 1.
Our age?
He
Al
starts
Dark
to look
Souls
for
1.
guidance.
Está chulo, o sea, está chulo. Los bosses tienen sus patrones y todo eso.
Is that a social climber aspiration brooch?
Ah, I know a real savior craver when I see one. I'm proud to be one of the biggest social climbers in the past 30 days. And the 30 days before that. Such an honor. Sorry, I made you drag that out of me a bit. I'm just never sure where Joey stands on humility.
Es como volver a ser joven siendo joven.
Sí, el juego está súper chulo. Mañana seguramente haré directo de él.
How can I get one of those brooches?
Just be a good citizen. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and all night long. And then wake up and do it again tomorrow.
Makoto, jugamos a RK en celular, descarga el emulador Android.
Ay, madre mía, sí, hombre.
Say, I'm looking for a specific location. An obsolete area code E159.
El ARK en el celular es horrible.
A map around here? I don't think so. Unless you mean the map in the old history exhibit.
Well, that counts.
Well, in that case, you're in luck. There is one in the old history exhibit. How it was before the Joey era. It's like staring into oblivion. But of course, without a brooch, they won't let you in.
There's a map of the city in the old history exhibit?
Not just any map. It shows the city as it was 10 years ago.
I don't think your daughter is as excited by this museum as we are.
Ahí intentaré estar carita fachera entre paréntesis para no dar cringe haciendo la carita de las gafas.
Cecily, come here and tell this man how much you love Joey.
PAN. Bienvenido a mi canal. Mi like, compañero.
Gracias, Pan, por ese like.
Joey's actual arm. Quite something, huh?
¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué está pasando? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Que se ha bugueado?
Didn't it just get stuck to a hand scanner?
¿Qué es lo que se ha bugueado ahí al lado de mío? Hay alguien al lado mío bugueado. Bailando por el brazo.
Hola, pan pan con huevo.
Bueno, os han juntado dos personajes en el chat que ya veremos. El Laco y el Pan.
All that by himself?
Yes, all by himself. The whole story can be found on the stations around the hall.
Madre mía, qué señal.
What sort of sign are you looking for?
At this point, anything. I've been such a devoted citizen.
¿Pero qué pasa? ¿Por qué bailan con el brazo?
Everything. My job, my wife and daughter, all second to Joey.
No con atún.
Just as he would have. But now, I worry I'm straying off the path.
Ever thought about a counselor?
But who would deliver better counsel
Ya está la tía bugueada.
himself?
Could you give me your aspiration brooch?
I couldn't. They're issued specifically to social climbers.
Se ha bugueado la tía ahí al lado
Mi
mío.
pan su ñam 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 ñam
Only
ñam.
the highest kudos social climbers are allowed into the old history
Yakakus.
exhibit. You are
What?
not worthy. According to the
Yakakus?
council, that is.
What are you hoping to learn from the arm?
The next step to take to a bright future. My vocation, my journey, destiny. And I'm nearly there. I've never seen the arm act so erratically until today.
And what if you don't like what it has to say?
Who am I to judge the will of Joey?
This guy wasn't going anywhere without a sign from Joey.
Es como un
I have
fuego
a feeling
2-0.
without my intervention, he'd be waiting a while.
A ver, yo ya le digo dos.
Better go and admire something.
Keep a smile on your face.
A que puedo, hostia, a que bugueo el brazo.
Savior Joey's teachings continue to guide us.
Realizar gestos, brazo de Joe, no. Ay, vale, vaya, ya sé lo que tengo que hacer. ¿Dónde está el robot? Tiene que acercarse el robot, que lo he puesto agresivo.
Bueno, me voy, poca batería, hasta la próxima.
Venga, tío. Este no se puede. ¿Puedo poner calmante?
Adiós, Master.
Adiós, cuídate. Mira, mira. Le he puesto, pero claro, tengo...
en el chat.
Es que tiene que venir, tendría que venir el robot ese limpieza. Tendría que venir el robot este de limpieza, pero bueno, va, no puede venir. ¿Y esto qué es? El cuarto de baño de los hombres. Menos mal, me he metido en el de los hombres. Creía que me había metido en el de las mujeres. ¿Abrir?
Uno.
¿Puedo usar el váter? No, no puedo pasar. Hay una pared invisible que me impide pasar al cuarto de baño. Lárgate. Hay un tío en el váter. ¿Y este qué es? Este es el cuarto de baño que va a ningún lado. Madre mía, ese es el... A ver, aquí puedo piratear algo. No, no puedo piratear nada. Pero aquí... Y este es el de las mujeres.
El cuarto de baño peruano CD.
Estoy en el cuarto de las mujeres. Ocupado. Pero si ahí no hay nada. ¿Qué dices? ¿Ocupado con qué? Si en ese cuarto de baño nunca hay nada. O sea, es un cuarto, una pared, una esquina que no hay nada. Ocupado. Pero si veo desde aquí que no hay nadie. Mira, ¿ves? Desde esta rendija de aquí se ve que no hay nadie. Ahí hay algo en el suelo, pero no puedo acercarme. ¿Es que hay una pared invisible o qué? Secador de manos. Claro, este está modo... ¿Y aquí el secador de manos?
That blows.
Qué chorrada. Claro, y este es... No puedo mover esto aquí. Ah, pero esto sí que lo puedo mover. Ahora. Ahí, ahora sí. A ver. ¿Dónde está el brazo de Joey? Exposición infantil. Emocionante. Vale, este tendré que... ¿Este lo puedo pasar? No. Entonces este emocionante. Y este lo paso aquí. Agresivo. Agresivo es el que te quiero poner en la mano. Ya este aquí. En la mano pongo agresivamente. A ver la mano. ¡Fuera! ¡Oh! La mano está agresiva.
Vandalizing the museum's centerpiece would have been a surefire way to blow my cover.
Espérate. No me digas que le voy a tirar. Le voy a tirar una salchicha a la mano. Le tira la salchicha al tío. Le ha tirado la salchicha.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
I think he's trying to give me a high five. What else could it mean, right?
What if you never get a sign?
Then I shall never leave.
La salchicha a coger.
Admire something.
Happy Aspiration Day! Now, if you might stand aside so the Savior and I can have a little us time. Just
Sí, te ha tirado una salchicha en toda la cara, tío. ¿Quieres ver cómo te tira otra? Venga, vamos a tirarle otra salchicha.
Need to wave a sausage.
Antes le has dado la salchicha, tío. ¿Y esto qué es? Estación de Joey. Vale. A ver, eso es por la salida. Entonces, ¿dónde está? Ah, es aquí. Es aquí que no puedo entrar.
The old history exhibit, an aspiration brooch. That must have been what those two visitors by the Joey arm were wearing.
Vale, a lo mejor esta tía.
Hey there.
Hello again. Glorious day, isn't it?
Another perfect day in Union City.
Ah,
Enjoy
no.
your day.
Keep a smile on your face.
O sea, a ver, la mano está en modo agresivo y este tío no dice nada porque la mano está en modo agresivo. Le da una salchicha.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Sí, tiene que ser algo.
Telling you anything at the moment?
I think he's trying to give me a high five. What else could it mean, right?
No, ¿qué dices de que están intentando chocar los cinco? Si te ha tirado una salchicha. A ver, vamos a cambiar lo de... No sé. Igual tendría que poner... A ver, la estación de recarga está 100%. Vale, pero si la engancho con otra cosa... A lo mejor, a ver... Emocionante. A lo mejor lo de emocionante... Lo de emocionante... A ver ahí, ahora... Vale. A ver, voy a cambiar esto de emocionante a este. El de 100% ese de agua... Me suena que tendré que hacerlo en algún lado.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed. Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy... Union City is now the envy of the civilized world.
Voy a ponerle emocionante.
This is only the beginning.
A la mano.
From our new partnership with Ayudas al City.
Y le damos una salchicha, venga.
That hand really didn't need to wave a sausage.
La de la salchicha ha molado, pero solo...
Hello again.
A ver.
It's you.
Is the arm telling you anything at the moment?
You see that? Joey sure is excited. Yeah! Go, Joey!
What if you never get assigned?
Then I shall never leave.
I better go and admire something.
Happy Aspiration Day!
Tiene que ser algo... Solo está este aquí. No hay nada más. Está el del robot ese de ahí. A ver, este está amable. Ya lo he probado el calmante. Día de la... Esto lo puedo cambiar, ¿no? No.
Villans Rodans. Y bienvenido a mi canal.
Hola.
Hello.
Hola, Villans. Hello, hi. Vamos a ver. ¿Esto lo puedo cambiar en algún lado? A ver, este puedo poner... ¿Puedo cambiarlo? No, este es del 100% no, pero el agresivo se lo voy a poner al robot de abajo, vale, venga. Este no lo puedo mover, esto no se puede mover. Esto... Puedo cambiar sin agua hace rellenar y frega y desinfecta calmadamente. O amablemente. Venga, voy a poner amablemente. Y esto no se puede mover. No. Vale. No se puede mover y esto no es... Y esto no hay nada, o sea... Vale, es el agresivo, vale.
The droid was going around in a circle, repeating the same inane message.
Yo creo que ahora si le... A ver, voy a probar a ponerle agresivamente a este. Al brazo. Ahora está agresivo. Ah, vale, ahora es cuando dice que está chocando los 5. ¿Y el robot este qué?
Saved us from starving and sadness and hate. Savior Joe.
¿Y esto qué? ¿Esto me dará una bebida? Nah. ¿Y la del robot? O sea, el robot este no lo puedo poner nada, ¿no? A este robot no. ¿Y esto de aquí? Ah, espérate, esto sí, exposición de mimos. Este está amablemente. Vale. Este está tan amable. Y el de la ciudad. Uy, la puerta. Espérate, ¿la puerta se puede abrir? No. ¿Y esto? Atractivamente. Espérate, atractivamente. Espérate, ¿y si lo acerco atractivamente al robot y la mano? Exactamente. Atractivamente. Ah, emocionante. Y atractivamente a la mano. Vale. Y ahora, hostia, es verdad. Y ahora le pongo agresivo. Le pongo agresivo y le pegará una hostia al robot. La mano, a verás. Ven. Toma.
But Joey, after all that I did to maximize my kudos, why have you forsaken me? I worked so hard.
Le ha pegado la hostia a la mano.
Ouch, right in the face. That must have hurt.
Ay, qué bueno. Ahora, ha tirado el broche.
The guy had tossed away the aspiration brooch in anger. I suspected he'd get over it.
Where are we going?
Vale, pues ya tengo el broche, ¿no? ¿Qué hostia le ha metido el robot?
The old history exhibit had a whole bunch of stuff from the old regime. Definitely worth checking out.
Vale.
Welcome to the old history exhibit, sir.
Coño, un perro. Hostia, no se ve la derecha. A ver, el mapa, ¿dónde está el mapa? ¿Esto qué es? Exposición de misterio. Candado. Hostia, el candado no se podrá abrir.
A padlock prevented
El
whatever was
candado
inside from getting out.
impedía, creo que...
What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you!
Silly me. I dropped something by this machine.
Sure you did. Meanwhile, why don't you get back to enjoying the exhibits? Quietly.
Vale, hay que abrir esa puerta para sacar algo.
Oh, absolutely. I just can't get enough of old history.
Pone que es una nevera. Vale, pero esto tendré que usar a ver qué hay.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
A ver, ¿qué hay? Solicitar robot. No. Se puede mover este.
This old city refrigeration unit is one of the last known relics of the great gastroenteritis crisis, a particularly dark piece of pre-Joey history. Its seal remains unbroken.
A lo mejor puedo mover aquí, solicitar robot,
and
¿no?
per request of the Ministry of Comfort's janitorial staff.
Vale, pues nada. ¿Y esto qué es? Robot transportabarriles. No se podrá poner en marcha, ¿verdad? El robot transporte... ¿Y esto qué es? Vaya. He puesto esa mina.
I'd used the old underground system to reach the heart of Link.
The information droid
Va.
will be with you shortly.
No, no quiero solicitar el robot, no quiero nada de ese robot.
This antique map shows the primitive transportation available
Mapa de
prior to
Union
the
City.
installation of the monopod system.
Ah, mira, pero es este el mapa el que tengo que buscar. Panel,
A
examinar.
metal panel was bolted onto the side of the table.
Risk delays. Confuse.
Waving my crowbar around in public wasn't going to achieve anything.
Sequential check. Now,
Mejor pulsando aquí encuentro algo.
press away.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Some talk of giant monsters, tentacle creatures, illicit android laboratories. Beware.
A giant holographic map of Union City, as it was 10 years ago. If I could get the map to display area E1594, I would find the building where I suspected Graham had met with Leet.
This holographic map demonstrates the six.
The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
Vale.
With
Entonces, ¿puedo hacer algo así?
Every citizen can finally look up and see clear blue skies.
Esto es el holograma. No lo puedo pasar. No puedo quitar el holograma. Vale, no puedo quitar esto. Por aquí tiene que haber algo. Atracción de... Activar atracción. Ah, vale. Así sí.
The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work. The Joey Speaks looked like a gimmick, but I couldn't pass the opportunity to hear my old buddy's voice again.
Vale.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Espérate que ahora...
Joey? Joey, it's me, Foster.
Foster? It is really you?
Hey, old buddy. Boy, am I glad to see...
Let's talk more crowbar, Foster. Or whatever other great idea you have for getting me out of here.
Is that Joey?
Joey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what they'd done to you.
Yeah, save your apologies for after you've got me out of this.
Everybody, it's an Aspiration Day miracle. Joey's speaking to us.
No, that's not Joey. No way.
Joey, it's really you?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Joey.
Objetivo autorizado. ¿Y esto de aquí qué es?
The old link terminal had long since stopped working.
¿Y el terminal?
The robot was a repository of information about all the exhibits.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Ah, no, pero espérate, ¿y entonces?
Quiet down. What is the meaning of this?
Ah, pero espérate, si está el tío aquí haciendo eso, yo puedo abrir con la palanca esto, porque el tío no está, ¿no? Claro, el tío se ha ido allí a mirar aquella mierda. Una rata.
Make it stop this disrespectful noise.
Nonsense. There's no... Everybody out!
Una rata. ¿Qué cojones es eso?
All right, everyone, stay calm. Make your way to the exit in an orderly manner.
Vale, he conseguido...
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. I had to find a way out, without being detected, but not before figuring out where this Leet guy was hiding out. Not to mention rescuing Joey. The inside of the fridge looked disgusting. It smelled even worse.
Mientras el robot este está... Vale, esto lo tengo que forzar. La rata está ahí.
The panel had been covering the table's interface port. An antiquated interface port was built into the side of the table.
Ya, pero no me dejas meter nada, ¿no?
Joey had been hooked up to a speaker, forced to perform like some circus act.
Tarjeta de Joey.
It was Joey's original circuit board, the one that I had built myself as a child. I'd recognize my own soldering anywhere.
Tomarla.
I gotcha, buddy. I built the circuit board when I was
Vale.
just a kid, and now I had it back. But it was more than just a board.
Ya tengo a Joey.
Well, Joey was on it.
A lo mejor ahora aquí, no. Y esto... Espérate, puerto de interfaz. Creo que no sé si es buena idea. No sé.
The droid had an old interface port at the base. An old barrel transporter robot. Those robots always gave me the
Ya les
creeps.
iba enseñando el puerto, yo que sé. Robot aspirador.
The old vacuum robot looked familiar. Tucked between the old work manuals was the occasional picture of dubious morality. None of it looked to be much use.
A ver. No sé, siguiente. Básculo manipula. Apagar. ¿Qué ha apagado?
The robot had retreated from the chaos and was peacefully recharging.
Ah, vale.
What a waste of time. What a waste of time.
Madre mía, a ver, ¿y qué más hay? Z80 manual. No sé qué robot. Z... Pues este. No sé lo que ha apagado. Ah, mira, puedo poner la tarjeta aquí. En el robot de la limpieza pongo la tarjeta del S.
What year is it?
Oh, relax. You were only unplugged for a moment.
Everything I ever loved is dead. Oh, hey, Foster. You're here too, huh?
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find?
It was just collecting dust.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner, Foster. Again!
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful. And look, someone gave you a cool beanie.
Don't patronize me, Foster.
We'll find you a better shell soon, I promise.
Good, because this one sucks. And not even efficiently.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
There's something new. Care to bring me up to speed?
If anyone asks, my name is Graham Grundy.
You come up with that yourself?
No. I needed an ID to get inside the city. I got this one from a dead body.
Jeez, Foster. Was it dead when you found it?
Don't worry, Joey. My conscience is clear. I came here looking for a missing child, Milo. He was kidnapped from my village.
Oh no, Rob. That's terrible.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't look at me. I've been trapped in that glass prison for years.
I learned about somebody called Leet here in the city. I think he's somehow connected to the kidnapping.
And we're gonna go find him?
That's right. I came here to find out where he hides out.
And to rescue me?
Come on, Joey. That goes without saying. What are the capabilities of your current shell?
It's a vacuum bot, Foster. It sucks when it
Agrio
blows.
Wo.
End of.
Y bienvenido
Don't all
a mi
these old
canal.
vacuums have an interface broke?
GRW.
I was really hoping you'd forgotten that part.
Hola,
Don't be
Adrián.
ashamed. It might come in handy.
Adri.
I'm not ashamed. It's just cold in here.
Vale.
That's everything. Great to have you back, Joey.
A ver, tengo el robot.
Cats are back.
We were never called that.
Best friends.
That'll do, Joey. That'll do.
A ver. ¿Qué tengo por aquí? Tengo terminal, controles de puerta. A ver, ¿qué? Un robot transporta barriles. Carga. Ah. Salir. Tiene que venir ese con la mierda esa. Ahí estás. Al pego. Mapa de Union City. No sé. No sé lo que está pasando. Lo que estoy haciendo tampoco lo sé.
The holographic table now projected the schematics for the barrel transportation robot. The droid had an old interface port at the base. An old barrel transporter robot.
Vale, sí, me parece muy bien. Aquí hay algo más que pueda... Espérate, la atracción de Joey... De Joey tenía algo.
UW.
Atracción de consejo de... aviso de plaga. A ver, ¿y aquí había algo? Pero aquí estaba el mapa ese. Es verdad. ¿Y he apagado el mapa? No sé. Joey, mira ahí.
Holographic map.
You need to get your eyesight checked, Foster. It's not showing a map anymore.
Madre mía, es verdad, porque he quitado el mapa y he puesto el holograma este. Madre mía. ¿Y a dónde he puesto el mapa? Vale. Tengo que cambiárselo al robot este cuando venga. Que no sé por qué sigue... Vale. A ver, el mapa... Aquí. Vale, y ahora... Venga, a ver. No. ¿Por qué se va para allá? No, vuelve. Vuelve. No, ya se vuelve para allá. A ver si vuelve. Ahí estamos. Aviso de plaga. Aquí. El aviso de plaga lo tengo que poner en el otro botón. Y apagarlo cuando me quiera ir, supongo. A ver, ahora sí. Joey, mira eso. No, Joey, no te pongas ahí.
Hey, Joey. Got a job for you.
What is it?
Remember that leak guy I mentioned?
I never forget a thing.
Well, I've tracked him to an area code, E1594. Thing is, That code is part of the old system. It's obsolete.
Cut to it, Foster.
This old map shows the city as it was 10 years ago. The old system. If I can find E1594 on here, it would show me where to find Leet.
Have you seen the size of this thing? That will take you hours.
Exactly. I need you to plug yourself in. I bet you'll find the location in no time.
Give me a moment. Here, Foster. E1594.
Joey, you're a genius. There. That's the building I'm looking for. It's on the industrial level. Home Crescent Recycling Center.
This is where your guy Leet is?
I can't be sure, but it's the best lead I've got.
Okay, Foster. What's the plan now?
We need to get to that recycling center. But first, we need to break out of here without being seen.
Break out. Find Leet. Got it.
Vale, pues es fácil. Ahora cuando este vaya para allá, aquí a la ratita, tengo que darle el cambiazo al terminal manual robot este y quitarle la... quitarle la alarma.
Ostras, el robot ese es muy 2020 con su gorrito de lana.
Ya te digo. Robot transporta barriles. Aquí. Ahí estamos. Y ahora este, yo le doy aquí. Vale, y entonces el robot en un principio se habrá parado, ¿no? No, no se ha apagado. A ver, le he dado a apagar, ¿no? Pero tengo que apagar también el robot este cuando venga, ¿no? A ver. Vale, ahora este. No. ¿Por qué? Ayuda. Este no se puede cambiar, no. Y estos no se pueden cambiar. No, solo puedo cambiar el de allí. Al pedo. O sea, tengo que cambiar el robot manual este. Esto lo tengo que cambiar por el de el robot que cuando entre. Ahí pone que hay 3, pero no.
Caltanis, y bienvenido a mi canal. Dale,
Hola.
Mancoto, vos podés. 6 personas exceptuándome a mí y por un casual esa gente se centra mucho en el juego.
Robot transportador, vale. Tengo que cambiar esto por esto, vale. A ver, y lo aplicamos. Y entonces ahora, cuando se vaya para allá, lo aplicamos otra vez aquí. Y el cambio. Y, no. Pero antes he conectado al robot este.
Tienes que jugar Dark Souls y dejarte de jorobar con estos juegos XD.
Dark Souls. Ya estamos con Dark Souls.
Ya lo hizo.
Ya jugué Dark Souls y me lo pasé el 1.
If it bleeds,
The gruesome tendrils pulsed ominously. The product of Link.
Sometimes
An
you
experimental
scare me.
fusion of man with computer that had ended in tyranny.
A ver, vamos a ver. Usamos esto y aquí...
Eran buenos tiempos.
The terminal was switched off.
Supuestamente está apagado. Y yo podré salir, digo yo, ¿no? Ah, no, espérate. Aquí hay algo.
The doors were on lockdown. I wondered whether Joey could help me break out. I needed to find a way of sneaking out, ideally undetected. With Alonzo on my case, I couldn't afford to get caught.
I wonder if dogs can swim.
A lo mejor alguna cosa de por aquí funciona. No. Sale. No. ¿Pero qué cojones? Es el robot este que tengo que quitarle... Espérate, en la atracción de Joey... Había algo, creo, ¿no? Escanear. Vale, espérate, a lo mejor el robot cuando pase. A ver, esto no lo puedo mover. No lo solo puedo pasar, no. Pero qué lío. ¿Qué lío tengo yo aquí montado? A ver. Vale. Vale.
Union City is smaller than I thought. What's the scale on this thing?
Hey, Joey, can you talk to the transporter robot?
What do you mean, talk? I already said...
Your probe, Joey. Probe the robot.
Go probe yourself, Foster.
If you could give the transporter just enough juice...
Please, let's not call it juice.
Whatever. Just see if you can get it started.
Okay, but would you mind looking the other way?
Of course.
Pues sí, se buguea esto.
You almost done?
Don't look.
Sorry.
No mires, no puedo mirar.
Not doing anything.
You don't say, Foster. It's been wiped clean, decommissioned, murdered. We need to give it new protocols.
Do you think you could do that?
Of course I could. I just need to know how.
Vale.
I'll
Ahora
have another look around.
ya está, ya. Ahora ya sé cómo. ¿Dónde está el robot este de mierda? Tú, no. Vuelve para acá, robot de mierda. Ahora, ahí te tengo. Vale. Esto como ya lo tengo, pues ahora lo paso aquí. Vale. Y entonces ahora aquí saldrán los terminales del robot.
We're giving this a look, Joey.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. This is exactly what I need to reprogram that barrel robot. You're welcome, by the way.
For what? I'm the one who found them in the first place.
Yeah, but can you read them?
Pero, Tanis, mañana tenemos el GA Point, que es muy parecido a un Dark Souls, compañero. No sé si los has visto, he hecho 2 directos con ese juego, el GA Point, y está muy chulo.
Toilets?
Toilets. Try and aim for the men's room, Joey.
Whatever. That's done. Let's never speak of this again.
So what now?
Well, are you ready to go?
Ready.
Then climb aboard and let's go!
Vale, tendré que usar una palanca.
The barrel was just large enough to squeeze into.
Entrar dentro. A ver esto.
It was a snug fit, it smelled bad, and I felt stupid.
Madre mía.
While it was far from discreet, I'd managed to escape unseen.
¿Conseguí escapar sin ser visto? ¿En serio?
Don't make me clean up in there, Foster.
Voy a cerrar la puerta. Míralo. Ah. Aquí sigue estando la tía que estaba antes. Madre mía, pues.
Humans are so organic.
Cleaning. Warning, citizen. Warning, citizen. Cleaning route is active.
¿Qué? ¿Este qué está? Ah. Vale. Ese creo que le he cambiado. Ah, mira, si es el tío ese.
Mr. Grundy? Mr. Grundy?
Otra vez el tío este.
Mr. Grundy, isn't it?
Of course, Mentor Alonso. Who else would I be?
Well, quite, Mr. Grundy. Who indeed, hmm? What brings you down to the Museum of New History today?
Un segundo. Vale, a ver lo que dice el tío este. Día de la aspiración, espontáneo, lugar preferido.
Oh, I love it here. I come down to the museum any chance I get.
How strange. Your file states that you haven't visited in over a year.
As I said, I visit whenever I can. I've been very busy with work. My job with the Ministry of Comfort, which I find very rewarding, of course.
Don't we all? Tell me, have you had the chance to check out the Joey exhibit in the back?
I was about to, but then the alarm went off.
Such a pity. And on today of all days. Usually the city runs like a well-oiled machine, but sometimes one does encounter an annoying little speck of grit in the cogs. It's strange. 2 anomalous lockdowns. And whom do I run into? Graham Grundy. Both times. You don't find that bizarre, Mr. Grundy?
It's an odd coincidence, Mentor Alonso.
Yes, yes. Indeed it is. Well, quite. Anyway, a pleasure as ever, Mr. Grundy.
Have a pleasant aspiration day, Mentor. Alonzo.
And yourself. Keep a smile on your face.
Always.
Just one more thing, Mr. Grundy.
Yes, Mentor?
I'm surprised to see you wearing an aspiration brooch.
By the power of Joey, I am now a social climber.
So it would seem. So it would seem.
Alonzo was definitely onto me. I'd have to watch my step around him.
Madre mía, a ver, me van a pillar al final. ¿Y el robotito? ¿Dónde está el robot?
Fluids. You need them. We all do.
Happy aspiration day.
El brazo de ese está agresivo.
If you're one of our lucky aspiration brooch holders, be sure to check out.
Madre mía, me suelta la gorda y un mensaje.
Graham had taken the tracked Bilby to the Home Crescent Recycling Center. I was sure this is where I'd find Leet.
Ah, pues es un robot que vuela. No es un... No,
Joey, how's it feel to be outside again?
Wow. Did I do all this?
So you've told me.
I love what I've done with the place. I am truly something else.
This place, it's so...
Clean.
Not what I was gonna say, but yeah.
You're welcome.
Why should I thank you?
I'm a cleaning droid.
Yeah, but...
You're welcome.
What do you think of Greta?
She's perfect.
She's a hologram.
Exactly. All data, no sloppy organics. My kind of woman.
Se le ha roto la cabeza al
Okay,
robot.
Joey. We know where the recycling center is, but how do we get there?
I've got a plan. First, I could pretend to be a heap of old junky metal.
Pretend.
I don't like your tone.
Well, I don't like your plan.
Then solve it yourself.
Any idea what we should do next, Joey?
What do I look like? An information booth?
A little around the eyes. Glad to be out of that museum?
You know it. That place was full of useless old junk.
Well, now that I've broken you out...
Don't finish that sentence.
Is Spankles seriously the only drink around here?
Yeah, like, where's a guy gotta go to get some high-grade synthetic lubricant around these parts?
I was thinking of bourbon.
Tato Loco 69 está jugando a Rust. Me parece muy bien.
Let's move on.
Lead the way.
¿Y ahora qué hacemos? Oye, mira, puedo ir a este tío a poner la placa de mía esta, ¿no? Esta placa que tengo. Usar.
Happy Aspiration Day, sir. Now, step 2. Time to choose your favorite hologram.
Do they do anything different?
Oh, no, sir. It's purely cosmetic. Once you've made your choice, you'll be all set. Please choose your desired hologram.
It'll have to be the Joey hologram for me. I just love him so much.
Wonderful choice. You'll stand tall above your fellow citizens. There, your aspiration brooch is ready to collect.
Thanks.
Ahora se lo pondrás, ¿no?
Calling all social climbers.
Vale,
Customize your aspiration brooch here.
¿Puedo cambiarlo por el de la ciudadela o el...?
Droid schmoid. These tin cans all look the same to me.
Vale. Pues no sé. Está guardando la partida, es porque aquí habrá algo.
I wonder if Greta remembers me.
Hi.
It's most excellent to see you again, Graham Grundy.
The pleasure is all mine.
How can I be of assistance today?
I found the location I was looking for. It's called the Home Crescent Recycling Center. In the industrial level, apparently.
Congratulations, Graham Grundy. You've really grown as a person.
Careful. I have to deal with his ego.
How do I get there?
The monopod system can transport you. But, due to the elevated hazard level of that location, You must first obtain a travel waiver from a well-being officer.
Ah, necesito un permiso de viaje del agente de
I need a
bienestar.
travel waiver. Where can I find a well-being officer?
Did you have a particular officer in mind?
Officer Orana Newblood?
Do you have a problem with your well-being, Graham?
Nope, never felt better. I just need her to grant me a travel waiver.
Well, I'm delighted to inform you that she's currently working at the aspiration platform. Though it is unlikely she will have the time to grant your request with the preparations necessary for tonight's gala.
You ever heard of that place, Joey?
Only stuff I know about Foster is what I could see from my plinth.
So Orana could get me a travel waiver to the recycling center. If I could speak to her at the aspiration platform, I'd be one step closer to finding Leet.
Vale.
Remind me, where can I find Officer Orana?
Officer Orana is currently working at the aspiration platform.
Where can I find one of these terminals?
They're everywhere. You can't throw a bilby without hitting a terminal.
Why would I want to throw a bilby?
I know, they're so cute.
Tell me about Union City.
The temperature is a perfect 296 degrees.
296 grados.
296 degrees? In what units?
Kelvin, obviously. What else would it be?
Madre mía.
Can you tell me about this council?
The council was formed as a democratic oversight.
Bueno.
Would you like to know more?
Sí, venga.
I think I need to.
Polite suggestion. A complete account of the council can be found at the museum. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Vale, no, gracias, ya no me digas nada.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Se escribe au revoir, pero se dice au revoir. Pues yo creo que puedo ir con el aparatejo ese hasta... al sitio que quiero, creo, está. Supongo que ahora sí, lo diré aquí.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Plataforma de la
To the
aspiración.
aspiration platform.
Of course, Citizen Graham. Enjoy the view. And don't forget to aspire
El robot
to
está
inspire.
ahí.
Mass Effect para pobres.
Bueno, es un juego... A ver, no es un juego de acción, es un juego... es una aventura gráfica. O sea, el Mass Effect es una aventura de ciencia ficción con disparos. Esta es un poco más para darle un poco al coco y leerlo, las cosas y tal. Un juego de tranquilo, sin mucha acción. Y lo voy a dejar por aquí, que hemos llegado ya... hemos salido del museo. Cartel de bienvenida. ¿Puedo esta plataforma? No.
Mass Effect Telltale Games series para
Well,
pobres.
it's earlier than I might have been. On the other hand, it's later than I expected.
Are you being profound?
He wishes.
I'm sorry. Please ignore my droid. Is there a problem?
Yes, there is. We're in the midst of a disaster. A meltdown. Somehow a bird got in and made a total mess. And the official cleaning team is indisposed. On today of all days. I, P4RT, have been delegated to resolve this issue. For your own well-being, I invite you to call me T. I hereby subdelegate the task of cleaning this area to you and your droid.
Actually, I'm just here to speak with Officer Orana. Can you tell me where she is?
Officer Arana is occupied in the control room right now, not to be disturbed. In fact, she's even locked the elevator. Not that it's any business of a cleaner.
Maybe we can start with cleaning the control room.
The control room demands a top-of-the-range cleaning team. And I very much doubt that rust bucket is up to the job.
Hey, this isn't rust. These are janitorial scars of honor.
He may be old school, but he gets the job done.
Either way, you're going nowhere till this whole area is spotless.
You won't be disappointed. Right, Joey?
Spotless is my middle name, Foster.
You will remember, of course, to uphold all ministry regulations. Cleaners must be uniformed and accompanied by a cleaning droid.
I'm right here, you know.
Yes, and will be expected to be silent. Kindly remember your place.
Madre
Please
mía.
return when everything is in order.
T was a stickler for the rules. To have any chance of getting that travel waiver for Arana, I would have to play along.
Ahí va. Ah, me tira de aquí. Necesito un traje de entonces. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo por aquí el directo, ¿vale? Ha sido un directo corto, pero ya es tarde. Aquí ya es muy tarde. Y llevamos como... A ver, ¿cuánto llevo de directo? No lo sé. ¿Cuánto llevo de directo? Llevo 1 hora y media. Justitas. Pues nada, gente, gracias a todos por haberme acompañado durante esta hora y media de directo con nuestro amigo buscando a Milo en Beyond a Steel Sky. Y pues nada, gente, muchísimas gracias. Un saludito, cuidaros y que paséis lo que queda del lunes bien.